Hello everyone, Percy the Small Engine here.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Sorry doesn't cut it this time, Gordon!
Get off our island!
And welcome to Storytime with Scratchette. So, just sit back, relax, get your heart rate questionably low, because today I will be reading you My Life with Vocaloid and Equestria. Chapter 1. Today, as usual, it was an average day. Wake up, go to school, go back home, do homework, then bum around until I go to bed. Things have been like that ever since the day I can remember. It's been like that ever since. The only thing I found complete happiness in was Miku Hatsune. Her teal hair, her voice, her kind nature. She's a good thing to think about. I just wish I could meet her for real. Oh well, at least I have her music. I just wish there was some way she could become human. But why should I dwell on what I want? It was another boring morning as I heard the high-pitched beep of my alarm clock. I switched it off. Another long, boring school day, I said as I got dressed. My outfit was a usual one camo pants, white tank, white button shirt, black fingerless gloves, and a shark tooth necklace. Oh crap, I'm late! I ran down the stairs. Bye Mom, bye Dad. I ran out the door. Luckily, I made the bus on time. There I met up with my friends Nathan and JC. Hey guys, I said to both of them. Hey, there's our knucklehead, Nathan said as he pulled me in for a bro hug. What's up, JJ? Said JC. Not much. I still wish Hatsune Miku was real though, guys, I said as we waited for the bus. Hey Jay, we may not understand why you like Miku Hatsune, but we got you something for your birthday, Nathan said as he showed me a silver box with a white ribbon on it. I immediately opened it and couldn't believe my eyes. A Miku t-shirt. It's just my size. Thanks, but how? We pitched in. JC pulled in most of the cash, said Nathan. Thank you, both of you, I said as I pulled them in both for a hug. Oh, and here's something from Kirsty, said JC. He gave me a strange star with ribbons on each point. It's a wish star. It's supposed to grant the person who has it one wish, said JC. Then Nathan oh so gloriously chimed in. Maybe you can use it to wish your girlfriend here, Nathan teased. Haha, very funny, Nathan. Of course you'll know I'll have to get my revenge. I shot him a death glare. Okay, you two. The bus is here, and we don't want to be late. Oh, joy. Psych, I said as we both climbed in. After school was over, it was about 8 when I got into bed. As I sat up in my bed, I thought maybe, just maybe. I took the wishing star and made my wish with all my heart and soul. I wish Hatsune Miku was real. After I made my wish, I got into bed and let sleep take over. Author's note. My first story. What you guys think I should keep writing R&R? It's very much appreciated. Chapter 2. Author's note. Hey guys, MJ Broney here. I know that it may seem weird that I'm an otaku, but I take that with pride, so no flames, K? K. End of author's note. As I woke up, I realized it was Saturday. Yes, no school, I said as I sat up. I felt something weird. I immediately looked down and saw her. Wait, this is trippy. It couldn't be her. Let's go through the checklist. Teal hair? Yep. Pigtails? Yep. Same outfit that I usually see her in? Yep. It's her alright. Miku Hatsune. But how? What I said must have woken her up, because she let out the cutest yawn I've ever heard. This is so awesome, but I can't act like a fanboy now. What if she's scared? Could she be lost? That was the question that ran through my mind. I don't exactly know how to tackle this situation, but I gotta start somewhere. Hi, I speak, but she doesn't respond. She then tilts her head and nods. Then she does what I thought she wouldn't do. She kissed me. Even though it only lasted a second, it didn't matter, because after that she said this. I'm sorry, but there was a voice telling me that in order to understand you, I had to kiss you. So now I can understand English and Japanese. So can you, she said. I still had to get over the shock of what she just told me. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. She then looked around the room. You have a lot of stuff. She then proceeded to take a look at everything she saw and how it worked. As I got into my wheelchair, she turned around. I'll never forget the look she had on her face when she asked, are you hurt? I looked at her confused, then realized she must have not seen someone with cerebral palsy before. Oh, no, I have cerebral palsy, which means I can't walk. Her eyes then filled with sorrow. Then she said, "Oh, you poor thing, I'm sorry for asking." I didn't want to see my fave Vocaloid cry, so I waved it off. "It's alright, you didn't know, that's all." Then I realized, oh, boy, this is a problem. "What?" she asked. "How are we going to explain you to my parents?" "Explain what, son?" We both gasped, crap, and I muttered. We both gasped, crap, I muttered. Author's note. Dun dun dun! And there's the second chapter. Remember, R&R, it really helps MJ Broney out. Peace, end of that author's note. Chapter 3. Author's note. Hey guys, chap 3. Finally, took me up a while too, anyway, R&R. Oh, by the way, one of my reviewers said it would be easier to read the story if the characters' lines were separate. Well, I would, but then I would have a lot of empty space. Besides, you can tell what they're saying by these quotes. End of author's note. As I stood there dumbfounded by my father being there, I thought of what Miku would say as I thought, Dad, this is Miku Hatsune. Miku, this is my father. I hoped it would break the ice. Pleasure to meet you, my dad said. Likewise, replied Miku. Then my dad turned to look at me. Son, when did you two meet? I thought of a good answer to come up with. We met a few hours ago. She was looking for a place to stay, and being the good soul I am, I decided to help her out. I knew it was a lie, but I couldn't let him know the truth. What would break my heart the most is Miku being taken away to some lab and experimented on. He thought for a good minute, then smiled and said, Okay, I'll leave you two alone to continue what you were doing. He then closed the door, and I let out a sigh of relief. It was only then I noticed Miku on my bed, holding my Luna plushie. Why do you have this? She asked. I couldn't believe it. I'd have to tell Miku I'm a brony. I sat with her and let out a sigh. Miku, do you know about a show called My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic? She nodded. Well, there are male fans of the show called bronies, and I happen to be one. I was about to say something, but she then pulled me in for a hug. I'm glad you told me. Can we watch some episodes? I didn't know what to say. Should I show her the episodes? Author's note. Woo, boy. Well, it's up to you now. Should I make a chapter showing her the episodes? Tell me your opinions. P.S. Yes, I took part of the chapter from my life, so don't judge. Chapter 4. Author's note. Hey guys, Chapter 4. It's gonna be great. End of author's note. As I thought there, I thought if I should show her the episodes. My thoughts were interrupted by Miku. Can we? She asked. Maybe it was the loving fan inside, but I gave in. Okay, I said. Yay! She jumped on me for a hug. I already fired up my PlayStation 3, so all I had to do was scroll to the videos. Which one? She thought for a second, then pointed. That one! I looked to the one she was pointing. It was Bridal Gossip. Good choice. It's actually one of my favorites. So I started the episode. After the episode was over, I asked, well, what did you think? She was on the floor laughing. Oh man, that was awesome! It was 5 minutes after that. Both of our stomachs growled. I guess we should get something to eat. My thoughts exactly, she replied as I went to the door. I told my parents, Mom, Dad, I'm going out. Okay, they replied, and with that, me and Miku were off. As we came to a red light, JJ? She asked. I responded. I just want to say, from what I've seen today, I found out that you have more strength than people give you credit for. I'm proud to be your friend. If my jaw could drop, it would. I never thought I would hear my favorite Vocaloid call me a friend, so I responded the best way I could. Thank you, Miku. I feel the same way. I love you, Miku. I love you too, she responded. We arrived at the local burger joint. As we entered, we looked at the menu. Miku decided to order first. I'll just have a regular burger. The cashier nodded. I'll have a plain double cheese with bacon. The cashier nodded and rang up our orders. That'll be $4.50. The cashier said, I got out my wallet and paid. We found a seat close to the door so my legs won't get tired going out. As me and Miku were eating, Hello, How Are You came on. Miku and I both noticed and started bobbing our heads. Then we started to add some dance moves. We were both in perfect sync with each other, or with each move. We got more into it. Our bodies telling the story words couldn't. When the song was nearing the end, me and Miku were ready for the big finish. As we made 2 spins, we broke into a popping section. As I was popping, she was spinning towards me, until our hands met, signaling the song was over. Everyone there cheered, so we both took a bow. As we finished our lunch, we headed back. Who knew you could dance like that? Miku said. One thing you don't know about me is that I have multiple talents, I replied as we headed back to my room. I pulled out the mattress I had under the bed. I have an extra pillow and blanket so you can sleep with me on the mattress, I told her. Okay, she replied as we got ready for bed. I realized she didn't have anything to sleep in. She got embarrassed, but I waved it off. It's okay, I'll get you some sleepwear from my dresser. Then I'll get you your own tomorrow. Sounds like a plan, she replied as we got into bed. Good night, Miku. I hope you enjoyed your first day here, I said. It was the best day of my life. Love you, she said. Love you too, I replied. Those were our last words until we drifted to sleep. Author's note. Wow, longest chapter yet. Anyways, R&R, MJ Broney out. Peace. And that was the first 4 chapters of My Life with Vocaloid in Equestria by the MJ Broney. I hope you liked it. Peace.